Welcome everyone to LCTV Sports. I'm Adam DeCoste alongside Chuck DeCoste
Hey everybody.
with Mark Crory on camera, bringing you tonight's high school football contest between the Littleton Tigers and North Middlesex Patriots.
Yes, sir. In the middle of the coin toss right now. It looks like Littleton deferred.
I believe so. Littleton deferred. North Middlesex will receive. Littleton will be kicking the ball off to start.
In order to get the ball to begin the second half. So we're first time these two teams have met up, Adam, in many years.
They have seen each other a few times in the preseason recent years, but
Correct.
a regular season contest is the first in a while for sure.
Absolutely. I think there was actually like a Paul Crory or one of the older Crorys might have been on the team back when it was a regular opponent during the regular season. Well, in honor of recognizing our nation in this solemn weekend, it's time for the national anthem.
Tomorrow marks 20 years since the events of September 11, 2001, where thousands of our fellow Americans tragically lost their lives. In honor of their memory, we ask that you please join us in recognizing a moment of silence. Thank you. And now, please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem by the North Middlesex Regional High School Band.
Nicely done by the marching band from North Middlesex, Patriot Marching Band. And as this team is the Patriots, just like down at Gillette Stadium, they have some Patriots on hand and just shot off some blanks with their muskets.
They got their own Minutemen here
Exactly.
with North Middlesex. A lot to live up to here for Littleton football, as always.
I'll say it is following up on a 5-2 season last season. Adam coming in fourth in their pod for their fall 2 season. Kind of a unique and kind of a crazy season.
Yeah, the fall season that happened in the spring.
Correct. Fall 2. Yeah, exactly.
Littleton certainly hoping for a little bit better in the standings this fall, and a fall season that actually gets to happen in the fall again, which we're excited about.
Absolutely. They start off the season here with 3 away games, followed up by 3 home games. So it's kind of a unique setup for the schedule. But,
Certainly we'll test this team as Cody Shearer gets the ball on the tee and is set to kick it away here to start the game for us.
All right.
North Middlesex returning from about the 15. Tackled by Garrett Schimmel.
It was Fournier on the carry, I believe.
Oh, it was Powderly. Already getting Powderly and Schimmel mixed up.
The one play in, you're doing great.
I know, huh? They're 56 and 58. How much more difficult could they make it for us? So that was Powderly. I'm sure he'll let me hear about it later.
Yeah, Richie led the team last year in tackles with 49 tackles. Had a good season.
First and 10 for North Middlesex
Two of
from
the
the
captains,
23.
though. Both 56 and 58, Garrett Schimmel and Richie Powderly. Captains of this team, along with Max Hannigan and Cody Scher.
North Middlesex in the shotgun formation. Dropping back to pass. Puts one out over the middle, wide open. Max Hannigan with the tackle. Michael Reardon passed it to
Nick Lennart, was it? Or was it 44?
44. Benjamin Whitmore. Whitmore. Senior for North Middlesex there on the reception.
Yeah,
that'll move the chains. They're up to 45 now.
Like Whitmore might have been shaken up on that play. You walked off a little gingerly.
Hannigan letting him know who's boss out there, I guess, even though he made the catch over the middle there. Run up the middle here for North Middlesex. Littleton D-line swallows that up for a 1-yard gain.
Schimmel in the linebacker position stepped in as well.
That time it was Schimmel.
It was, yes. Gabe Silks playing right tackle. He's a senior. Thomas Kazanjian, a junior, number 59. Silksy's number 63.
Kazanjian with this looking like he's going to be starting two ways for the first time. He's sounded pretty excited about that. Here comes the snap for second down. North Middlesex quarterback keeper. And again, only a modest gain here for Reardon. 2-yard gain there. Third down here for North Middlesex.
Interesting. Reardon's a freshman.
Look at that.
Coming over to get the play from.
Looking confident out there already.
Yeah, he's moving the ball. He does look. He's got poise out there.
There's nowhere to put the down. They got like, it's like a hockey one. They got shots and saves. Shots on goal and saves.
Shotgun formation again here. Reardon takes the snap, drops back to pass again. Silks wants to sack him, but he couldn't get there. Reardon forced to scramble for a few yards. It'll be fourth down at about 2 for the Patriots. And it looks like the offense is staying out there. Again, showing the confidence in the young quarterback. Dropping back to pass on the first and second and on third down. First play of the game and on third down.
Number 34, A.J. Marchese, one of the captains from North Middlesex, just checked in at running back. I wonder if he's their big banger, fullback.
Could be. Looks like he's got the size for it. He's a little deeper in the backfield, trying to test this Tiger D-line.
Powderly looks like he's trying to gap.
Reardon steps back to pass. It's a screen pass to the senior who just checked in. DeLorenzo takes him down, but not after a first down for North Middlesex.
Gabe Silks again in there with some pressure, but looks like he might have gotten a hand on that ball at him, but it just wasn't enough. And Alex DeLorenzo on the tackle, as you said, just a couple yards beyond the first yard marker of the game there.
Number 63, Silksy's all over the field here in the early going.
He seems like he's getting by their left tackle.
Reardon is going to drop back again. He's got some protection this time. Goes back to his tight end. And he's off to the races.
Thought he might have stepped out of bounds there.
I think he might have stepped out of bounds. Hannigan had to take him down.
Hannigan jumped on for a ride there.
Whittemore. Piggyback there. Yeah. Whittemore again.
Whittemore again. Yeah, I guess he's, although he looked like he was shaking up, he might have landed on the ball earlier. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him, but I think he's got plenty of wind in him now.
Looked like it. Shaking and baking his way inside the 15. Looks like they're at the 13-yard line going in for a 1st and 10.
Twins left here.
We got the tight end kind of playing a wingback, fullback type position here on the right side. Running up the middle. Great blocking from the O-line there.
Nick Lennart. What was it? That was
34, A.J. Marchese against
the captain that we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 2.
All right. Back in the shotgun formation.
Another run to Marchese with the middle. Looks like the Tigers are more prepared for this one. Will it be enough for a 1st down?
Interesting fact here, Adam. Alex DeLorenzo's mom's maiden name is Marchese. I wonder if there's any relation there.
Huh. Thanks, Cliff.
A little known fact there, Adam.
Looks like it'll be 3rd down. The Tigers did enough to stop him here on that last play.
They're going to have to get big here.
Marchese's still in there. Looks like they're
3rd and about 1.
They're going empty backfield. Look for a quarterback run here, I think, to the right.
Yeah, new quarterback.
Yeah, new quarterback. And he's through to the end zone. That'll be a Patriots touchdown in the opening drive.
Lucas Deacon,
senior, coming in,
the quarterback,
looking like Taysom Hill. Coming in the 3rd and short with a chance at the end zone, and he finds that for the score.
We're in number 7 also.
That's right.
Let's see who's going to be. Looks like A.J. Marchese is going to be their place kicker. And Lucas Deacon, the quarterback that just snuck it in for the touchdown, is going to be holding the ball.
Tigers try to apply the pressure. They get close, but Marchese lifts it up over him for the extra point.
Yeah, it was a good kick. Those muskets throw off a lot of noise, huh?
Hopefully we don't have to get used to it. The Tiger defense can stand up a couple times.
There was a time when I couldn't bring some of my children to Gillette Stadium
There were.
Enjoy Revolution or Patriot games because the muskets
They must have
loud
been
and scared them.
Yeah, they must have been easy to scare at such a young age.
Hopefully that child has gotten over it.
Maybe to some degree. I make no promises.
I did notice that you just grabbed me when they just celebrated.
It's a good thing there's no cameras in here.
I'm not sure I'd tempt Mr. Corey, Mark Corey, on the camera tonight.
You might swing that thing our way. Move this sign between us a little higher. Looks like Hannigan and is that Cody on the far side?
Cody Scherer or Brian Maurice?
Looks taller, like it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Cody Scherer, number 3.
Cody. Okay, so they're the two back to return.
A.J. Marchese again to kick.
He pokes it out there for Hannigan to return from the 15. Hannigan can shake and bake, and he's still on his feet. Drags for a couple extra yards. Gets up to about the 41-yard line.
Churning those legs.
When Hannigan's in open field, he can be dangerous.
Max was led the team in carries and rushing yards last year with 67 carries, 431 rushing yards, and 9 touchdowns at tailback. And this year Mike's putting him as one of the best athletes on the team back at quarterback, taking some snaps at quarterback. So, but he did a little second effort there, keeps those legs churning. I just hope that he holds on to that ball.
Littleton with trips left in the shotgun formation. Handoff to Maurice.
Maybe
North Middlesex doesn't let him have much. Marchese in everywhere. Certainly got up first, so I got his number first. There were a few more Patriots in there, of course.
Yeah, but he does seem to see the field pretty well. Good football IQ.
So buddy yard for Brian Maurice there.
lead by example, right? That's why he's a captain.
Yeah.
For A.J. Maurice for the
He is.
Patriots.
Hannigan takes a snap again, and they'll keep this one. And the option has to shake out. It's a shake one off in the backfield, but gets taken down for, it looks like, a loss of about half a yard. So it'll be 3rd and about 9 here for Littleton.
All right, 3rd and a long 9, it looks like here, Adam.
Yeah.
So I'm going to guess that there's going to be some motion with Hannigan. It's the run-pass option.
We'll have to see if Shearer comes in motion here, right to left. He's set up in the wing back, or if they drop Hannigan back to for
Andrew
a
Miller,
pass.
the little drag across the middle, maybe?
Oh, it looks like they've got some pressure in the backfield again for the Patriots, and Hannigan's going to go down for another loss.
Nice job.
He's just got no time to think.
Good series.
Yeah. Going to have more time than that in order to execute a play.
2 plays in a row, the outside linebacker looked like he had a free rush. Completely untouched.
Just did a great job containing by their outside linebacker there. You catch a number 15 maybe.
Hey,
So the punt team's out. 4th and
Gallagher.
12 or 13, it looks like, out there. Cody Shearer back to punt it away.
Alex Del Lorenzo comes right on the field. High snap. Left
Cody
footed
gets it
kicker.
away.
Heck of a
Fair
kick.
catch.
Fair catch. Right? Sorry, I'm taking your job.
That's all right. We can tag team it. Who is that? Number 24 for Caden Kehoe. Is that it? For North Middlesex.
Caden Kehoe, yeah, sophomore. All right, well, defense is going to have to get tough here and make a stop. It's got to force them 3 and out. The Tigers looked pretty good in the preseason. They had two tune-up games, one with Monty Tech, and they seemed to kind of have their way with Monty Tech a little bit. And then last week they had a scrimmage against Nipmuc. They beat Nipmuc as well, but there were some things that Mike definitely wanted to work on. And I'm guessing maybe the Patriots saw that film.
They definitely had some kind of film. They had their way with the defense in the last drive. Looks like no gain here on 1st down. Tried to run it up the middle, and looks like pretty good sell from the freshman quarterback, rolling away from the handoff. Trying to get
Play
some
action.
Yeah. Trying to get some linebackers to bite
Oh, after the handoff, yeah.
after the handoff.
So many high school quarterbacks don't do that, and when they do execute, you just need to create that little 1 second stutter or separation. It can mean the difference.
Shotgun snap here again, run up the middle, and
Powderly. Yeah. Richie Powderly, Alex Del Lorenzo in there to congratulate him.
Richie sniffed that one out.
Along with number 5, Josh Manicum, senior who came back to Littleton this year and starting at outside linebacker.
Ready to coast over there, the far sideline,
Trying to get
on the
team-
field, trying to get the team and the fans into the game a little bit. So they've got a 3rd and 9 at North Middlesex, needing a big play.
There's nobody better at getting the team up for a game, Adam, than you. Alex
Yeah,
Del Lorenzo
did what I could,
He's keeping it.
and he gets chased out of the pocket and has to run out of bounds. Good pressure and good coverage downfield from the Tigers.
Yeah. Coverage downfield definitely forced that scramble.
Milner getting in there, disrupting the
right?
play. So it looks like we got a long 4th. 4th and about 7.
Yeah, I'd say so. Cody's back.
Cody back to return. And is that Marchese again?
Yeah, watch the ball.
Yeah, Marchese gets it away. Shearer's going to grab it, but he's on his knees, so he's down as he catches it.
Right.
With his knees already on the turf. So Littleton drive will start at the 45.
Picked up 5 yards after those 4 plays, so we punted it from the 40-ish, right?
Yeah.
All right, that was good. They made some adjustments.
Over there. Littleton's going left to right. See how the offense responds to getting off the field quickly last drive. Twins to the right. Hannigan in the shotgun with Maurice to his right.
John Woodward right here near us.
Shearer on the
For
sweep.
Shearer.
And he finds some space. Shearer is in the open space. He's at the 20, the 10, and Cody Shearer.
What a great
brings on
block
the
by
Jets.
Mark Frazzoli to release him. Mark Frazzoli, pancake, number 34, A.J. Marchese.
Who we've been saying nothing but good things about for the first 9 minutes of this game.
Absolutely. Yep, Marchese tried to square up Mark, and being the youngest of 5, he just ran through him like it was his brother Kevin and Jason.
That's why we beat up our younger siblings, so that they're good at football.
Don't do that at home, though, kids.
We're not advocating for it, just saying in some cases it has worked
It
in
happens
the
to
past.
be true.
So that's 6 points for Littleton. Cody Shearer trying to make it 7. Tie up this football game with about 3.5 to go. And he does. So with 3:25 to go in the first quarter, the Tigers have managed to pull even with the Patriots.
Yeah, that was definitely a shot in the arm there. You know, come out one play, the O-line did everything right. Everybody downfield did everything right. It was a really nice job. John Woodward got downfield and made a block. He was out wide in the Twins
And Cody
side of the field.
didn't try to do anything too fancy. He followed his blocks, and there was the hole.
He
He,
squared his shoulders to the line and he ran
yeah,
south.
it's good.
Southeast, I guess, because we have to go
Southeast?
northwest to get here, right?
Keo. No, he's on the bench. Get
That was
back.
great. Cody did not have a rushing touchdown last year. So he did have
Plenty of-
six receiving touchdowns, but no rushing touchdowns. So that was, although technically was that
Actually, you're right.
That
that
was
was
a pass.
the
That
way
was a
that was
forward
that
pass.
sweep was executed. I think that will go down as a pass.
yeah, Max was behind Cody when he tossed him the ball, even though it was just a little shovel pass.
Yeah,
that is a
you're right.
receiving touchdown. So Cody still doesn't have a receiving touchdown.
Running but
Make sure those
24 PATs, I think, last season, and 1 field goal in that shortened fall 2.
Correct. Nice kick. It's going to the end zone.
There it is. No chance to return that one. Cody Shearer puts it to the end zone.
I'll tell you, the kid's got a heck of a leg. He's definitely being looked at by colleges for just that. He's nationally ranked. I apologize for not knowing where he is nationally, but as far as senior prospects for collegiate kickers, he is ranked and he's being looked at. So he's really worked at it, and he's got a heck of a leg, and he's a lefty. It's
Right, the lefty thing, I wonder how many points that gets him, just kind of the ball coming off the foot a little differently.
right.
But, I mean, the strength in his leg is undeniable, too. So we got number 13, Reardon, in the shotgun again. This drive starting from the 20 for the Patriots. He hands it off
To Marchese.
to Marchese, and he's able to rumble for a few yards before being dragged down. Looked like Silksy and Garrett Schimmel able to bring him down.
Andrew Milner, number 8. He's a sophomore.
See in on that?
He was at the tail end of it, but he just has a good nose for the ball. He sees where it's going. He's around the play.
Yeah, always.
And like I said, he's a sophomore now, and there's a lot of upside to Andrew.
He's in the left outside linebacker position, or DN position, it looks like right now. 2nd and 4 for the Patriots. Dropping back to pass, and over the middle, and right
boy.
through Powderly, it looked like.
Yeah, Richie's tapping his helmet. He's not happy about that. Manicum brought him down. It looks like number 5, Josh Manicum.
Aiden Gallagher with the catch. Another captain for
Right.
this Patriots team getting involved.
He's senior captain, yeah.
That'll move the chains.
We've got 2 of them. Yeah, they gotta get tough on D. Gotta get stingy.
1st and 10 from the Patriot 37. Tell you, it's a little funny to be rooting against the Patriots tonight. You have to recalibrate for Sunday.
I know, right?
Reardon takes the snap.
Alex
and
DeLorenzo comes off the end. Really great job by Alex DeLorenzo.
to sit and not over pursue Doc.
Correct.
He
He,
was-
came in. He's playing middle linebacker, but he came in from the right side.
I think he's actually playing outside on the right today. He was a lot of last season. He was playing middle, but I think
think you're
They've
right.
got a little bit of a different look on defense right now.
They do. They're spreading the middle core out a little bit.
And we were talking about Milner. He's got a 2-point stance, which is what was confusing me. He kind of looks like that D end rather than the traditional outside linebacker. Screen pass again, going back to Marchese, and he's got room to run. Cody Shearer's running next to him. He's going to try and take his legs out, and he does. Shearer's able to bring him down, but a huge gain for A.J. Marchese.
There's got to be a lot more communication at the line of scrimmage. There's just those too many people that look like it was a communication problem.
We were just talking about how Alex DeLorenzo doesn't over-pursue plays. And then some of the Tigers got caught doing just that, over-pursuing a little bit.
A little bit. All right, this is
exactly what those screen plays are designed for.
Exactly. Yep. You see somebody that's getting a little anxious and getting in there. Puts them back on their heels.
So 1st and 10 from the Tiger 22. Patriots
motion right.
looking to take a lead here on this drive.
Nice
But
job. Right down the line of scrimmage, Richie Powderly. Nice job.
Powderly has a different idea. Tackling the freshman quarterback for it looks like a gain of 2. You can see in the corner of your screen the clock is running down under 45 seconds now.
Looks like Lucas Deacon just came in a quarterback at him, the senior quarterback.
Taysom Hill?
Taysom Hill, right, number 7, right.
And they've got that same
Formation,
bunch,
strong
yeah.
right, yep.
And he's going to run right at those 3 running back, fullback types. Big gain. Looks like he'll pick up a first down. Close to it at least.
Yeah, it seemed like the offense might have been stalling a little bit, and North Middlesex coaching staff decided to do almost like Mike Lynn used to do with the double wing, the hammer formation. You know, we need to just grind a couple of gainers. 6 seconds left in the quarter, so it looks like you're just going to let it run out. Switch ends.
And we'll hopefully get an answer on whether this is going to be a first down or a third down here as we're sent to the end of the first quarter. Tigers 7, Patriots 7 here in North Middlesex.
Yeah, North Middlesex is charging. What are they, on the 11-yard line or so, Adam?
Looks like it. They're flipping the field right now, so we'll
see what they
see where they spot it.
They changed it to a first down on the marker, but it's on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, it looks like there's the ref is walking in towards the North Middlesex sideline, holding up the number 1. So looks like it'll be close to a 1st and goal, maybe a 1st and 10 with a chance to get a first down around the 1-yard line for the Patriots going in to try and take the lead on the Tigers when we begin the second quarter.
Right. So in this feature, like the more
I'll tell you, Ryan DeMar, the head coach, 4th-year head coach for North Middlesex, is fortunate to have a senior quarterback and a freshman quarterback that he can split time with. And it seems
is it North Middlesex ball?
they each have a very unique skill set, and he's exposing that. He's using it to his advantage. They're riddled with sophomores, so they're going to be around for a while. They've got a lot of sophomores, freshmen starting. The lighter and the juniors and seniors. I think there's only 3 juniors on the North Middlesex team.
These senior captains, 15 and 34.
Correct.
Aiden Gallagher, number 15, and number 34, A.J. Marchese, have been really leading the way. They've been leading those blocks when number 7, Deacon, when he comes in, opening those holes. It looks like Deacon's in there in the huddle right now at quarterback as well.
He is.
See if the Tigers can find an answer to him, because really they haven't on a couple of plays that they've sent Deacon in.
Yeah, they just got to blast off the line and stay low, right? Get through the line. And they got some big boys, number 77 and number 75 on the right side. And again, you get this same formation with just this bunch right, but got to be careful you don't over pursuing that, and he can sneak left.
There it is, and that's Powderly. It. Is that Powderly?
Yep. Saw that one coming.
You just followed him.
Yep.
Chased him right down. AJ's got nowhere to go.
1 more yard, and I think Richie would have gotten the handoff.
Yeah, I think you're right. Richie was just a little faster. So that's a big loss. Huge play for the Littleton defense. So it'll be 2nd and it looks like 14, 15?
Yeah, it looks like 14 on the scoreboard.
The clicker's not working anymore.
And the freshman back in. Reardon, he's going to drop back to pass, and he's going to fire it underneath.
Just sat down.
Hannigan's trying to bring him down, but
Aiden Gallagher, the captain, just sat down under coverage. Almost like
Littleton.
Gronkowski last night for the Buccaneers.
right, Littleton dropped back into the zone coverage, and
He just
they
sat
found the seam.
underneath it. Yeah.
And Reardon's been very successful finding those pockets, especially he's liked that left side, it seems, kind of on the left hash.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a first and goal. It looks like Hannigan tackled him at the 1 yard line once he finally brought him down. And he's Reardon under center. He's going to sneak it. But it looks like Kazanjian
Stuffed him.
shed that block immediately and stopped him.
Looks that way.
Yeah, he's short.
Second down.
That's great.
Nice job by Thomas Kazanjian there.
Need another one here.
Yeah, it's tough when they've got Marchese and
Right, they've got a lot of weapons. They still
Aiden
got
Gallagher.
Reardon in here. They're not going to Deacon yet.
Right.
So I wonder if they're trying to make
Chase
Littleton
him.
think that they might pass. But it looks like he's going under center again. With a fullback behind him, a wingback to the right, twins to the left, and a split out on the right.
Motion.
Come in motion. But looks like they fumbled. They fumbled the snap. And it rolls all the way back to the 5 yard line. But
It looks like the Patriots recovered there, right?
Patriots recovered. Looks like more like the 4 yard line.
Third down.
That's
Good D.
big.
That's good D. I mean, I'm not sure if that was an error by the center or the quarterback on receiving.
I wonder if Kazanjian, who's the nose tackle, who's blew
Disrupted.
past the center on the last play, I wonder if he's in the head of the quarterback
I'm looking at
when he's going into that snap.
Yeah, maybe. It just looked like, looking at it on a quick little replay here, Adam, it did look like it might have been on the exchange.
So we get a timeout. Littleton feeling some momentum. Hannigan trying to get everyone fired up. Pushing the Patriots back a few yards off of the 1 yard line, off of almost the goal line.
Ryan DeMar grabs the quarterback right away to talk to him on the Patriots sideline.
And to be fair, Kazanjian easily could be in the head of the center too. I don't know if that was the center or the
Well,
quarterback.
was it that, Adam? It might have been the running back coming across, the guy that came in motion.
Oh, it could have been, yeah.
I think that's
I
what
think it was that one?
Yeah, I
Not
think
the,
so.
okay. So 9:52 to go in the second quarter here. Littleton trying to keep the Patriots out of the end zone. They grabbed a lot of momentum when Cody Shearer scored, but this has been a good drive from the Patriots.
So if they can stop them here or keep them to a field goal, that'll be a good shift for them as well. First timeout called by either team on that Patriots timeout.
And the Patriots ready to go. Reardon's got his squad out there
No whistle yet from the ref.
with practically a trips right. They've got the tight end or the wing back, whatever we're calling that. Position number 44 is playing on the right side, the same side as two wideouts.
I think it goes to the tailback and they follow that side.
Could be. They're going to pass. They're going to go to the isolated side. And that was number 2 for the Patriots against number 2 for the Tigers. Max Hannigan wasn't able to make the play. And the Patriots.
Jonathan Atwood. Again, they must have seen something on film because they're throwing right underneath the coverage.
Yeah, right into that seam where between Hannigan and the safety is usually Shearer over there.
Correct. Yeah. Right. Well, they put up a decent fight.
Certainly.
Yeah, they were pushing them back, but you got to bend and not break.
Yep.
They did break there. So
And it's tough when you're facing 4 plays on a drive or a set of
from
downs
one.
that starts on the 1 yard line. Yeah. Looks like Littleton gets some pressure in there. And did they?
great pressure. No good.
Yeah.
Great pressure by the Tigers. Looks like maybe
Got good pressure in that first one, but this time it made a difference. It's going to be wide right, so it'll be 6 more for the Patriots in the touchdown, but no extra points. 13-7 right now is the lead for North Middlesex.
it's a little victory there with a missed extra point.
I'll have to see which Tigers offense comes on the field, the first drive or the second drive.
Yeah, Mike's got some options available to him too. He can change up. Not a very deep team with 34 players on the squad, but he does have some pretty good talent.
which we
Some of
haven't
it's
seen. Yeah, and we haven't seen a lot of it showcased yet. Only 4 plays run that weren't the punt. So we're still only getting a taste of what this Littleton team can do offensively, and hopefully they respond.
Same 2 back.
Yeah, Hannigan and Shearer are the far return men.
So last time Marchese kicked a line drive.
But
Nice.
but deep enough to get to Hannigan.
Yep. Want to watch that 2nd and 3rd row. Yep.
Yeah, he's going to squib it. It's going to pop up, and it's going off Littleton.
Mannequin.
Mannequin.
Malcolm went up and got it and just right to the ground. Smart play by him.
Just follow the ball.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm not sure who the middle guy on the
Was it
2nd row was.
Was it 18? Teddy Hunt.
Might have been. Freshman.
Yeah.
Getting some playing time. Teddy's a good player. He had a great youth career. It's good to see him up on the squad and getting some time. Some
Yeah.
DT.
It's where it starts a lot of times. Getting some sniffs in the special teams.
Yep. That's where Carlo Ferrante, the defensive coordinator, finds a lot of his future bangers. Making plays on the special teams.
Hannigan with the
Rips it
keeper
back.
on the option play. He's going to try and go up the middle, but get stopped for only about a yard gain.
You know, one of the things you noticed, not necessarily the run pass option, but just watching Brady last night, reading the defense, he knew exactly where he was going before the ball was snapped. He's so adept at reading a defense, and that's something that you don't often see with a high school. Braden Lynn last year was much. He had a knack for it, and that's something that Max Hannigan and even Brady, the coach, the number 2 quarterback, they're just not at that same level. Just reps will take that. Like I said, Max has spent his career at tailback.
Right, his first time starting at quarterback here. Another
Same
sweep
play to
to Cody, but he
Hold the ball.
has to go outside of the block.
Might have lost the yard there.
Yeah, he's going to lose a yard. He's going to go back to 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. Trying to go back to that sweep play, and I'm not sure why Cody isn't going inside that block from Maurice. It looked like Brian was ready. I think
he could have run the guy right
off.
into Brian. Yeah.
Here we go. There, trips on the right.
As you know, it's a lot different when it's live.
Yes, I'm much better at playing football from way up here.
Max going to keep it.
He is.
Picked
Looks
up
like
about
he's.
8.
Oh, and this.
Late hit.
Yeah, I think you're right. It looked like they brought him to the ground off the sideline there.
You okay if I open it?
So we'll see. So it looks like Hannigan's up. He looks to be okay, and looks like he was 2 yards short of the first down, but with the penalty, we'll have a first down for the Tigers, and they're marching it. Was that 15? 15-yarder. Brings the Tigers into Patriots territory here.
I like being in Patriot territory.
Yes.
All right, Fazoli and Woodward. Twins left.
2 juniors out here close to us.
Wide side, yep.
Another option play. Hannigan's going to keep it. And it looked actually like Cody was there on the pass option, but Hannigan able to shake and bake for a few yards.
Picked up 4 or 5 on that. Cody did a nice job transitioning into a blocker.
Yep. I think a gain of 3 there for a 2nd and 7 coming up.
In watching the team over the summer in the passing league, the 7 versus 7 passing league, Cody really showed some nice leadership qualities. And whatever role he's given, he executes on it. Coach Lynn does a nice job of keeping these guys focused and creating a brotherhood and camaraderie.
This one goes to Maurice. A chance for him to show off his skills. He's shaking a few tackles, and he's up near the marker. Brian Maurice with a nice 7 or 8 yard run here.
Brian's a junior, and the junior class is there's a number of juniors on this
There are.
starting squad. Like I said, you had Woodward and Frisoli wide out in the last play. You mentioned Kazanjian going both ways. 59, Thomas Kazanjian. Evan Montgomery, number 55, the center. And then Brian Maurice in the backfield. Alex De Lorenzo, Brady the coach on the other side of the ball.
It looks like Brian did enough to get a first down here for the Tigers.
Yeah, he was definitely moving those hips. His younger sister, Elizabeth, probably taught him that move. She's pretty shifty.
She is. She is all around the gym. He never knew where she was going during youth basketball games.
So he's running away from you.
Got the trips left again. And Max
like it
opts
was a
not to
shovel.
do the shovel pass. Flagging the play in the backfield. I wonder if it's a hold.
Did look like a hold.
Connor Murphy, number 54.
correct.
Is on the ground in the backfield there. So Max,
Yeah, the
Max
design of the
didn't-
play definitely looked like that shovel pass that.
that was going to be swallowed up, it looked like, right?
Yeah, good read by Max not to shovel it.
Yeah.
So
But
but
it,
gone for 6 the other way.
and I think the other option there on that play was to throw it to the out on the near side.
Flat.
Yeah, in the flat, but I think that was covered at the same time.
Right.
This would be setting the
Officials will
Tigers
march
back
off 10
10.
yards, so 1st and 20. After Maurice's first down.
First and like a bajillion. Coming from a math teacher.
Littleton's lucky they have you. Adam. That looks like 15.
Because they lost yardage on the play. That they march off 15. We got to pay closer
mask,
attention,
maybe?
see what
Yeah,
they call.
I guess. Interesting.
So they're going to go to Hannigan again.
Get back a couple of them.
As Kaz would say, it's Hannigan and again and again.
So shout out to John Kazanjian, one of our broadcasting colleagues.
That's right. So this is now second down. And
Still a bunch.
still a whole lot.
It's like 16,
On the
17 yards.
40-yard line, they got to get to, looks like about the 22, 23-yard line out there.
Reset about the team.
Hannigan looking
to
to pass, but also looking to run, and still looking to run, not pass. And he just gets it tripped up enough by number 44. Looked like the O-line was blocking one direction, Max went against it, or they lost the blocks. Something broke down there.
But as soon as he's down, Adam, he's down. He doesn't have to be touched. It's not pro rules. It's high school federation rules. So once he goes down, you got 2 guys that jumped on top of him. Number 54 and number 44 look like they little extracurricular activity. And just from talking to some folks that, Littleton's part of the Neshoba Valley, Neshoba Regional Technical School, and North Middlesex and Neshoba scrimmaged last Saturday, and that was some of the intel that the team got was don't retaliate because they do make a lot of plays after the whistle.
So far, Littleton's been pretty disciplined. It
They
looks
have,
like.
they haven't retaliated.
I'm gonna call a timeout. Littleton calling a timeout. Looked like Coach Lynn just couldn't get the play he wanted into the players.
in the time that he needed to, yeah.
Right. So we got third and still a whole bunch. Looks like
16?
13?
16 on the scoreboard.
16 on the scoreboard. What do you get there? Yeah. They're at the 40? Yeah.
Guys on the sticks are taking a break. You don't see that happen at Alumni Field. Guys on our sticks stand up and they hold those sticks for the entire game.
They got one. They got one guy. He's still
Yeah.
doing it.
He
Give him
could,
a
he,
shout
could,
out.
he, could, he could come in and work for us at Alumni.
There you go. So I wonder if they'll try to go to the air again.
Yeah, you kind of think they have to, right?
Yeah.
Get back, maybe come out of the pistol, go into the full shotgun, give them that extra second to get these guys able to run a route.
They haven't thrown a pass yet, but they've sent receivers out.
Correct. They've run some pass plays, but
Right.
they haven't thrown a pass yet. Other
Either
than warm-ups.
Max's. You're right.
Warm-up passing routes.
Yeah. Looks like Max either saw a run or didn't see a pass in the few pass plays that they have tried to run. And
So you get Frisoli lined up wide out.
yeah,
Again,
Frizz,
technically, the touchdown by Cody Shearer was a pass, but it was that little
right, that little
1
jet
yard
sweep.
shovel.
Yep.
Shearer in motion.
Here's the wingback off the tight end right now. So there's 3 receivers on the close side. Hannigan is going to drop
Middle,
back.
oh, yeah.
And he's looking deep to Cody. Cody's got it! Cody Shearer with a great
pass and a catch.
That was good. The 2 seniors connect. That'll move the chains for Littleton.
Caden Kehoe, the sophomore, the cornerback, looks like he might have been shaken up on that. And it might just be his feelings that hurt that Cody caught the ball, but he does look like he got rattled a little bit.
Now it's Littleton's turn
Coaches are
to go after the seam. They just got it behind them.
It's
and
there.
Yeah,
You
it's
know, they're playing that kind of a flat zone, and
Littleton up to go on top of it, whereas North Middlesex a lot of the night has been trying to dink and dunk under it
right,
with a lot of
exactly.
success. Looks like Del Renzo's in here now
very flat now.
as they go to a stronger look for short yardage stuff here. Cody trying for the sweep again. Gains a yard.
Alex De Lorenzo in front of him, trying to create some collisions in front of Cody.
Sort of serving as a fullback.
Breaking the water, yeah.
The linebacker essentially in there in the backfield.
Yes, sir. As Mike's calling in this play, a little shout out to Al De Lorenzo, Alex's grandfather. He's recuperating at home after an operation. So, God bless Al. Sending prayers and well wishes to you. And Nurse Susan. All right, Mike Lynn calling timeout here. Again, couldn't get the call that he wanted.
He looks to be frustrated with the way his players are lining up. Not exactly sure why. It looked like Alex De Lorenzo was turning around, checking with him. I assume the coaches were calling his name, maybe to shift. I don't know.
Maybe Alex heard me giving his grandfather a shout out.
He might have been turning around to you.
Distracted him.
Yeah. Could be your fault.
My bad. Sorry, Coach.
Given all of Alex's relatives shout-outs tonight. That's
The Marcheses.
the Marcheses already got the shout-out too.
De Lorenzo's.
Got to get to know some of the other players, I think.
I'll have to give Brian Maurice's grandfather a shout out as well, Pa. Hope he's doing well.
That's right.
All right.
Here comes Littleton offense.
Now,
Patriots
I
defense
always,
waiting.
I always think that when they're coming out of a huddle like this, Mike had every opportunity to tell them exactly what to do to a man. So I'm hoping everybody executes and runs the play to perfection.
And maybe you could even do something as in like a quick snap, but they're gonna go for the normal count. Hannigan keeping it, and he's close. Is he in?
He's spinning. Yep,
He's in. Hannigan
spin.
takes it himself.
So that's what we saw a lot of last year. He'd hit the initial time, he'd keep those legs churning, and he spins his hips, scares the heck out of me, Adam, because he turns his back to the linebackers.
Right.
And he's going to be peeing blood for a week if he gets hit in his kidneys. But he makes it work, and he churns those legs, and
He does.
Yeah,
And
he gets over the goal line.
that was his all the way. No option on that one. That was Hannigan's number called, and he delivered.
100%. 100%. Yeah. So
And those 6 tie it up. Cody Shearer again.
a lot quieter in the crowd now. I'm noticing. I didn't hear any cannons.
At least
or guns or
the
anything.
close one. The Littleton fans are across the way. Cody's
It's
kick
down,
is
it's
up.
It's good.
It's yeah.
Would have been good from 40.
Yeah. Looked like he almost hit the scoreboard on that.
So I believe with Evan Montgomery on the snap, with Max Hannigan putting the ball down, and Cody putting it through.
Good on Hannigan. Got to get those nerves kind of clear. Shake it all out after scoring the touchdown. Get that ball down. Give Cody his chance.
Tim Whitcomb, Coach Witt, keeps those guys pretty finely tuned. A special teams unit.
He does.
And he again, they're not a very deep team in numbers. They got about, I think it's 34 players on the roster, but they definitely a next man up mentality. You know, if the long snapper goes down, Tim's got somebody else ready to go in there, and if the holder goes down, the whole team has a great attitude that way.
Whitcomb's 19th year with the team.
Right, Mike Lynch 20th, and Tim
Mike's
Whitcomb's
20th.
19th, and Carlos, what, 16 now, Adam?
Yeah, 16. And the other assistant coaches, AJ Rocker's 11th year, and Will Zimmerman, he's got is in his first year.
His inaugural year, yeah. He's doing
Yeah.
some work with Will, a lefty slinger. He was a quarterback a couple years ago. I'm not going to age him, but before you were in the system.
So Cody's set to kick it away. Here he goes.
Little squib. Goes all the way back to the back row to the 20.
Looks like number 2 for the Patriots is going to grab it, and he's all the way up at the
Jonathan Atwood.
just beyond the 35-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it around the 37.
There's some cowbell.
38? 39?
It's wandering, huh?
Just following the ref. There he goes. He stopped in the 39. Okay. So the North Middlesex offense is going to take control of the ball here for the first time with a deficit. They're down now.
Correct.
Littleton's got the lead.
1 point delta. I'm liking it.
That's special
14,
teams.
13. They need. I have no problem with North Middlesex running the ball out here, but I hope it just goes to the end of the quarter without any points being put on the board. Littleton gets the ball back at halftime, so you got to play tough here.
And Reardon looking to quickly pass. It looks like it
bounced.
skipped. Yeah, it skipped.
I think Brady DeCoe should have laid out for that one and picked it.
He totally could have. Just gonna dive. Get dirty, Brady.
Get turfy.
Although Brady is one of the ones that doesn't have the little stickers on his arms.
Oh, so that's why he didn't dive.
That might have been why. Or maybe he's just tougher. I don't know.
Yeah.
Credit Joey if he's tougher.
I think
Our brother Joey.
Tucker could take some of that.
Tucker too. So that was that incomplete pass makes it 2nd and 10 here for the North Middlesex offense. And with 2:20 to go, there's not a timeout. There's a short timeout. The refs are coming towards us, looking past the bench. Oh, they're looking at they're resetting the clock. Okay. Thought maybe they were just tired. They need a little drink of water. The refs are calling their own timeout.
2:24.
2:24
is what they're looking for on the scoreboard.
4 seconds.
There was some technical difficulties up here with one of the. There's a remote control.
Here we go.
And,
Now we're getting set. All right, here comes 2nd down.
yeah, so it was an official timeout.
So I think the reason they were trying to get that pass off is look how far off the cornerback on the near side, Brady DeCoste, is, and Hannigan on the far side is even farther off.
Yes.
So that's what they were looking at. They were trying to pop that pass underneath the coverage before the coverage could even be there.
Can he reach that sack?
Oh,
Don't look at him, Garrett.
Yep.
Okay. Get back to the huddle.
Kazanjian.
Nope, that was
59. Yeah, Kazanjian pulled him off. Kazanjian kept him in check.
Kazanjian, look at, he's ready for the next snap.
He is.
Pulls
That was
Schimmel up
huge.
and he goes right over the ball.
Yeah.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready. I love it.
Huge play from Schimmel. This is a 3rd and another bajillion. What do we have? 20 on the scoreboard?
20, yeah,
20 on the scoreboard. I did math earlier today in school, so I'll let the scorekeeper do the math for me.
Credit for that scoreboard being inset in the live feed is to Mark Corey. It's always tough when you're at home and you have no idea how much time, what the score is, down a distance. So thank you, Mark Corey, for that. Now it's rolling out again.
He's coming straight at it.
Alex
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo knocks him out.
Looks like some purposely soft coverage there. Let him have a couple yards in the flat,
Yeah.
but take away that over-the-top stuff. Brady DeCoste looked like he was running with 15 there.
Does the clock run with the Federation rules inside of 2 minutes?
I don't know. I don't even know what federation we're taking rules from. We got
I thought it ran
4th
inside
down.
of 2.
They're going to punt it away,
Inside of 2.
and they're calling poison. Brady and Cody are deepest, and they're going to get away from it. Looks like the ball settled down on the 26-yard line. Littleton will take over there with a buck 07.
So I'm hoping Mike doesn't just take a knee here and bring it into the locker room or into
Right.
halftime with a 1-point lead. I'm hoping he does a little something creative, throws a little something at them they haven't seen yet. Maybe some of those seam passes or something.
Oh, razzle dazzle.
Oh, he's got the. I wouldn't say anything as razzle dazzle as the Statue of Liberty. But
Fumbleruski. Not that one either.
no,
Too close to the.
maybe the longest yard play.
Too close to our. Yeah.
But I mean, they have. They've got some speed in this team. So a wheel route, a smoke play. Just he's got some.
But I'll tell you, I don't want to see
A pick.
the sweep. I don't want to see that jet sweep. This one right here.
That's
That's the one I was worried about seeing.
Hold on to the ball.
Okay. So the last few times I ran that, they didn't get. They weren't as successful as just now. So I was wrong.
Right.
Good 5-6 yards there. 5-yard, I think, gain. Bring up 2nd and 5 for the Tiger offense.
That sideline needs to get up. I mean, this is.
Oh yeah.
They need the juice. They need the juice. They need Kevin McLaughlin. Former team manager Joey's.
Hannigan takes the snap, looking to pass. Not seeing anything. He's going to run.
Yeah.
And he gets out of bounds with about a yard gain.
Well, 30 seconds left to the half. Patriots have about a 3rd and 4.
Tigers have that. Tigers on offense.
Tigers, yeah.
Yeah. Remember, we're actually not
I'm
rooting
being
for
a
the
homer.
Patriots today. Yeah.
For the wrong team. Tigers looking to the sideline. Mike calling on the plays. He's got different cartoons and color codes. Complex set of plays. Hand off to Brian Maurice. Runs right at that first down marker. He knew where it was.
Yeah, he had specific goal. And
They're moving the chains.
yeah, they're moving them. Nice run by Brian. Get a first down.
Yeah, he knows where that marker is.
Now, where do you think, if they're to go for a field goal here and a half, where do you think they need to get the ball to give Cody a shot?
Oh boy. Yeah, to the 40-yard line. He can hit a 50. But I'd it's like anything with any kicker, right? The more yards you get, the better off he is.
Oh, definitely. Hannigan scrambling in the backfield and has to get it out of bounds again. I wonder if he would have been better served trying to throw it out of bounds there.
I think you're right.
It doesn't look like he gained much. Save a couple seconds, like you said.
Got a foot, well, maybe a yard.
From up here when they were dropping the sticks, it looked like he gained less. We got 2.
That's a tough read, because you don't know whether you should be throwing the ball away. You're afraid that you might not do a good job of it. And you might throw a pick, and
You got blue shirts in your faces.
Yeah, you don't want to get called for the intentional
shingle
grounding, and that's what Braden Lynn, first-year quarterback. He had a couple flags thrown at him for.
That's right.
Thought he was doing the right thing, but there was nobody nearby. So, it's where Max is not a natural quarterback.
Right.
It's probably the best he's used to run the ball, so it might be the best way.
That's
for him to
his.
do it.
His first thought is, I gotta use my legs. Yeah. And it looks like it's gonna go to Maurice this time.
Why
Maurice
not?
has some room. Maurice looking for a sideline to run up, and
He does.
he's able to get to the sideline, get out of bounds. Smart play by Maurice. It looked like he had some green grass on the left side. If he cut left, but clock might have kept rolling if he did. Hopefully,
Yeah.
looks like he's preserved a good amount of time here. 9 seconds. Hopefully we can get 2 plays off. Littleton still got 1 timeout, I believe.
A little delay in the clock there. Just looked up his. Yeah, they're playing center field here. For North Middlesex back playing center field. They got 3-4 guys.
They look like they're
25 yards down
receiving
the
a
field.
punt. Here comes Hannigan. He's able to get the ball off, but incomplete. Looking for Woodward. Number 11 on the far sideline.
Yeah. 4 seconds left. Cody can't make this kick. I would go out on a limb and say that. I really don't think Cody
You don't think so?
can make this kick.
Hook and ladder. From behind the camera, the play call comes in. Hook and ladder. So we'll see. We'll see if.
Well,
Just how he drew it up on
Is he literally going to? Oh, he's
Dad's
going
stomach.
to punt. He's going to punt.
Yeah, he is.
Down?
He's going to take a knee. And he'll end the half that way. Hannigan takes a knee. The Minutemen fire up the guns.
Good.
At the end of the first half, Tigers have a lead 14-13 over North Middlesex. We'll see you when they retake the field to begin the third quarter.
Tigers will be receiving the ball in the second half.
Welcome back. We're here getting ready for the second half of football in North Middlesex. Tigers versus Patriots. Right now the Tigers have a 1-point lead, 14-13 over the host North Middlesex Patriots. You're watching LCTV Sports with Adam DeCoste, Chuck DeCoste, and Mark Crowley behind the camera.
So Adam, after that first drive with the Patriots, moving the ball kind of at will on their first offensive drive, because the Tigers kicked off to them to start the game. It was one of those, okay, deep breath, big gulp. Let's see what the Tigers can do here. And they reached down and they answered them. They tied up the game, and then they held the Patriots on the next drive. And Patriots came down and scored in the following drive and missed the extra point, so that the Tigers, to your point before the half, on the last drive that the Patriots had, it was their first time touching the ball on offense where they didn't have a lead or a tie. So the Patriots go into the second half receiving the ball and with a 1-point score. So it's a pretty good position to be in, I think.
It is, like you said, especially with North Middlesex. Just looking at them lined up against line on line, they look like they had the size on Littleton, and they pushed Littleton around in that first drive, but eventually Littleton was able to get a couple of stops and get into halftime with an advantage.
I was trying to watch the halftime talk by the coaches, and oftentimes you can see Carlo Ferrante, the defensive coordinator, getting pretty animated. And he was controlled animation.
Controlled animation. That's pretty good.
He was animated, but he wasn't. He
was looking more like Pixar, less like DreamWorks. Is that what we're saying? Hopefully, I didn't just insult someone who works for DreamWorks by saying that their animation is less controlled. But Littleton's getting set to receive the second half kickoff.
Last one was a squib.
Yeah, Manicum had to down that around the 35-yard line, I believe. AJ Marchese squibs it away again. And Brian Maurice is going to grab it and have a chance to run with it. Brian takes it up past the 40, and he shakes some tackles. Brian Maurice crossing midfield to the opponent's 39-yard line.
Good for Brian. Nice job. Squib kick. Those are tough bounces. He just kept his eye on the ball, and he just ran north and kept his legs churning, and had a couple of guys out in front of him blocking.
Brian not afraid of big moments, as we saw last
winter in the basketball.
January, February.
Basketball season?
Possibly even March. The seasons were weird last year, but yeah, the pod championship, he was able to get down
Last
the court.
second, yeah.
Buzzer beater.
That was awesome.
Give Littleton
Couldn't happen
that
to a nicer
championship.
kid. Great kid, very coachable, great family.
1st and 10 for Littleton here on the Patriot 39.
Pretty good family.
Yeah, most of them. A little confusion there in the backfield. De Lorenzo in for
Get rid of it,
Maurice,
Max.
and Hannigan's got to do something with it. Oh, he actually does a completion.
Completion to...
Is that Frizz? I think it's Frizzoli.
It is, little Frizz. Very politely hands the ball to the referee.
He got that from his mom.
There was never a question.
So good catch by Frizz, but maybe should have just swatted that to the ground, let it go through his arms, because we ended up losing a yard. But considering what it looked like, we'll still call it a positive. 2nd and 11 for the Tigers.
First completion for the Tigers and Max Hannigan beyond the line of scrimmage. I know they've had some completions behind the line of scrimmage, but
No, Cody, that one vertical route to Cody
I'm sorry.
that got us out of a big
Correct.
third and long. It was that one. So
Maurice
Maurice is
again.
back, going up the middle,
at him going
looking like
off.
he's got one man to beat, maybe two. Okay, he
Good
didn't
hit.
beat the
That was a
second one,
good hit.
but
Nice hit.
came out of nowhere.
Just stood him up. Hawk tackle.
Yep.
So number
Jonathan Atwood got a touchdown in the
early minutes.
second quarter, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Early minutes of the second quarter, right? Yeah. He just made that tackle for the Patriots. Another good run from Maurice, showing off his legs. Mike Lynn gets to play in. New set of downs from the 19-yard line going in for the Tigers.
Okay, and you got the twins on this side. Frizzoli and Woodward. Woodward wide. Motion.
Yep. And they got that jet
Shearer
sweep.
on the jet.
And another good block from Maurice.
Nice job cutting it inside. He's got to keep going north, though.
Good run.
Yeah.
All things considered, we got 5-yard gain there.
Once he squares those shoulders
Yeah.
at him, he should really have those shoulders square to the end zone and just keep trucking.
I'm telling you, if they can get 5 yards on every run, that's
That's true.
fine. 2nd and 5 here.
But he was trying to.
Looks like they're going to huddle up.
So in the past, you'd see the
Yeah.
double wing, the hammer formation here, but
I don't know that they've installed that this
I don't
year.
think they've installed it at all.
So we'll see what they come out with. If it's maybe that De Lorenzo over the guard kind of.
Watch the
look.
shovel pass.
No, they've got the tight end wing on the close side and the 2 receivers wide on the right. And yeah, just a typical play. But a yard on the handoff to Maurice.
Yeah, Mike.
So maybe huddling up.
I'm looking over the sideline to see if they've changed up the play, because the play calling is a combination of Mike's signaling or somebody else on the sideline signaling, coupled with those like the Superman or the cartoons and a colored board. So maybe their sideline is figuring out that when they do this or it's this color board, this is what the play is. Maybe they're calling that in, and so Mike's going to start running plays in instead of looking at the sideline. The other thing is that they're not. Whether they're not picking up the play or...
And it's slowing the game down, which is right now in Littleton's favor. A little counter run for Hannigan, a keeper. Looks like he's only going to get... Is he going to gain? It might be no
the
gain.
extracurricular, though. The extracurricular stuff. Number 54 again. He got a late hit earlier in the game, and he just... After Max was down, he's still twisting him and spinning him on the turf.
On the turf. This will bring up a 4th down. And 4 for Littleton. Long 4. Might be 5.
In comes Alex De Lorenzo. Is he going into T? Cody at T? Nope.
They're going for the kick.
Field goal.
Yeah. So on the left hash, the lefty boot of Cody Shearer
The 21 ball spot on the 21, so it'll be a 31-yard kick.
with a kind of a tough angle with the way the high school hashes are. So we'll see.
No wind, though. Virtually no wind.
Almost blocked. It looks good. Did it come inside that post? It did. 3 points off Cody's foot. Great kick from Cody Shearer.
Aside from it being pushed to the right side, the leg was there. I mean, that was, again, 40, 50-yard field goal if he...
Yeah, that was the only thing I was worried about seeing it go through, too, is did it come right? Did it come too far across?
Correct.
But from that left hash, I guess it's got to be pretty hard to come all the way across
Good
it.
for him. Nice
Great kick.
Nice snap, nice spot by Max Hannigan. I like the fact that they have that option available. There was a time for several years that Mike would never even kick the PAT and just go for the 2 points, because he would get the 2-point conversion more than 50% of the time. So over the course of a game or over the course of a season, he ended up getting more extra points through the 2-point conversion than he would if he was trying for the PATs, because he really didn't have anybody that could make it consistently. Cody is very consistent.
He is. And, yeah, and even just having that philosophy, it wasn't a priority to practice the PAT, which makes it not a priority to practice the field goal. So there was a lot of going for it on 4th down. Cody, yeah, like you said,
So Ryan
changed
Sullivan,
that.
Ryan Sullivan, like the last person to kick a PAT before Cody. That would be my bet.
It might be. I don't know. Did Eric Rocker ever put one through?
We practiced it. I'm not sure if we ever.
I don't know if we ever called on it in the game. I know.
Oh boy.
Big return here for the Patriots.
Stick and wrap. Too many arm tackles out there.
Big return, almost up to midfield. Looks like they'll start their drive on their own 47. Is that where they're spotting at? Oh no, they're way back here. That's where everything ended. We're on this side of the 45. 43.
Like Cody might have been held.
I was looking behind the play, wondering what was kind of going on, seeing if any flags were going to come out, but none did. Tiger defense trying to protect this now 4-point lead, 17-13 in favor of the Tigers.
7:39 left in the third quarter. Rolling out right. Ball's up.
Oh! Seemed like he was all reliable in the first half, but Benjamin Whitmore, senior receiver, just lets that one go through his hands.
Yeah.
He was open in that flood concept.
Brian Murray's coverage.
That's something I was noticing both in the summer league, the passing league, and in the scrimmages, is the Tiger defense, pass defense, seems to be susceptible to those floods.
Absolutely.
When they flood one side of the field with three receivers at three different levels.
Yeah, and that goes back to the communication I was talking about earlier. They need to be talking to one another and handing off if someone's going out of one zone into another zone, and make the adjustment. There's a hold.
Another
big
pass
hold.
coming. Good recovery from Cody.
Yeah.
As number 10 looks shaken up on the play. So that was that freshman quarterback, Michael Reardon, looking for Dustin Fournier, a junior. Cody Shearer saying no thank you.
Yeah. Cody was beat there, and he recovered.
Yeah, both that route, it looked like there were a couple of routes that deep into the field, well into what the cornerback was Brady DeCosta on this side.
Yes.
It looked like they crossed deep into the field. So there needed maybe a little bit more communication, like you've been saying. But despite all the crossing, Cody with a good recovery, smart safety back there. Another pass attempt.
Hold. Milner's, look, he's still being held.
And it looked like Manicum was too. This is AJ Marchese. Schimel just trying to push him out of bounds.
No laundry in the back.
He didn't. It had to be Cody Shearer making the tackle as Marchese brings life.
Wow, if you look at this again look, he's still being held. He was held for
like
2 seconds before the play, and he was held for
at
least 3 seconds after the play. It's right in front of the white hat too.
Right.
He's got to make that call. That was terrible. I guess it's their break-in game too.
The Patriots have a first and goal here from, it looks like the 9-yard line. And they've got their Taysom Hill offense, and he just came right through, just went by everybody.
Brady DeCosta.
Brady DeCosta stood him up, but didn't bring him down. Touchdown Patriots.
That's all right. They got to shake this off. Short memory or no memory here. They just got to shake this off.
So that brings the Patriots to 19 with a 2-point advantage on Littleton as Marchese comes out to attempt the point after.
That's too bad. Brady did step up and he stopped him short of the goal line, and on the tackle, the quarterback was able to. Was it Marchese on that one?
It was Deacon. It was the Taysom Hill offense.
Yeah. Number 7
Deacon with the hold. And this one's through. Marchese puts this one through. So the point after makes it a 3-point game in favor of the Patriots. Tigers finding themselves behind here with 6:50 to go
in the third
quarter.
Yes, sir.
Need a big response from this Tigers offense.
Well, I'm looking over the sideline, and they need to. This is where leadership comes into play. This is where the captains have to say, "Hey guys, a lot of football left to play. Let's get out there and just do our jobs." And leading by example certainly comes into play. Let's see how they react. Tim Wickham huddled them up.
It's like Carlo Ferrante pulled Hannigan and Shearer aside too Those are two of the captains.
Probably saying exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you
Looking
get paid
for
for.
Captains of the Tigers: Hannigan, Shearer, Richie Powderly, and Garrett Schimmel.
Yep.
Richie and Garrett, the inside men up front on this return team.
So again, second row, third row, you got to be ready. Hands got to be up, off your knees.
It's right through.
It's a great bounce.
Over De Lorenzo's head. Is that Hannigan on that side? Definitely is, yeah.
Why is he going backwards?
Kickoff, you got to only go forwards.
Hannigan looked like he pulled up a little bit there. Looks like he shook it off. Looked like a cramp or a hammy or something. He really pulled up like he was tight.
Tigers offense. We'll have a 1st and 10.
You know, I'd be talking about the captains there in kind of a Cliffy Clavin moment here. Class of 1982, senior Garrett Schimmel's dad, was also a captain his senior year on the Tigers football team. So similar type of style of play. The grinders and just keep coming at you.
We must have a really good research team to pull that one up. That was good. That's a good fun fact.
Pardon me?
That's a good fun fact. Our statisticians.
We got people out in the van.
Yeah.
In the production van.
So we got a timeout of the field.
So somebody's on the ground stretching. I can't tell if it's Max or not. It did seem like so.
I'm going to say Schimmel based on hairdo. I'm wrong. It's not. 2. You're right.
It's Max Hannigan.
It's
Yeah.
Hannigan.
So it looks like Matt White, the athletic trainer for the team, was working on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing cramp, just the way that he was pivoting his heel and his ankle.
Yeah, either calf or hammy. That leg up. Of course, I don't know. I was a theater major. I don't know a whole lot of medical things. That's why Matt White's on that side of the field, and I'm over here. Snap for the Tigers. Keeper for Hannigan.
Well, I guess
looking
he's
up the middle. He just needed to run it off.
He fumbled the ball.
Cody seems confident that we have it.
Okay, we got it.
We got it.
Max's hat come off. Get it off the field.
He's gonna take a play. So we're gonna see Sace.
Number 6, Baker Mayfield.
That's right. I think that's who plays that position. It's either that or is it Mano?
Max Hannigan's 7's Mano.
7's Mano?
Max Hannigan's helmet came off, so he has to come out for a play. So number 6, Brady the coach, will come in and take a snap, at least a snap.
That's it. It's Brady the coach. That's right. I don't know why I couldn't come up with that one.
I can see we could lose that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. And we got the help coming from the truck too.
Right. It's important. I need that. The junior quarterback taking his first snap of the game. Makes the read, hands it to Maurice, who's able to get the first down.
First down. Nice job. Brady DaCosta. Back comes Max Hannigan.
Hannigan taps him back out, but that's all he needed to do.
Looks like Brady's punching Max in the hamstring. They got a nice relationship. It's like I said, they're a brotherhood, and I include Jenna Kivlin in that brotherhood.
Of course.
No,
she's been a part of it for a long time.
Yeah, she's
We go back to Maurice.
Very coachable players.
So I don't know if that was an option play, if that was just a straight run play, but Maurice ran straight into a wall.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of room there, was there? He was able to create a yard, but
Yeah, I think it was.
yeah, it's not that it collapsed.
I think it just collapsed. I don't think it was the wrong read. If it was a read, so it looked like there were guys on the outside that Hannigan would have run into. Looking at our fancy little replay on the monitor.
Yeah.
Sorry we can't show any of you that. If you're on YouTube, I think you can rewind it, get your own replay. Then you have to listen to us all over again, though. I don't know what the benefit is to that.
All right, I'll shut up.
All right, so we got 2nd and 9. Hayden's going to pull this one. Certainly looked like the right read there. Gets all tied up.
Late decision to pull that. It looked like Maurice was closing on the ball.
Yeah, it's the tough thing about that read that it comes cross face, and the quarterback's really got to shuffle with it,
Yeah.
which sometimes complicates the exchange, and it takes some work to make sure that doesn't end up on the turf.
Yeah.
Good chemistry there from Maurice.
So you can see
between Maurice and
the red panel is
Hannigan.
up. Mike's doing some hand signals, changes it up.
So we got a 3rd, and is this 5 or 6? Got 6 on the board.
Yep.
And it looks like Hannigan's going to
Rolling
roll out
right.
looking for pass. And he's got Shearer.
Nice.
It's like he had Shearer and Frizzoli there. It was,
He had Millie over the middle, but he wasn't looking there. He had to throw it
Yeah.
across his body. But,
right. The read there was Shearer
he threw
first,
it, exactly.
Frizzoli, and then he would look deep ball before he even looked across the field back to Miller.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
Good decision there from Hannigan.
Right.
So a
21.
few of the recent passes from Hannigan have looked good.
One of the Patriots just came hobbling off the field. 32.
Looking at the sideline here, it looks like their freshman quarterback Reardon
Oh, yeah.
trying to get loose.
It's Maurice again?
Meanwhile,
Nope, it's Cody.
Cody. This would be a nice 2nd and 4 or so
Yeah.
here for the Tigers.
Looks like
Good first down play.
Yeah, so it seems like there's nothing between the tackles. They got to keep spreading it out. Anytime they try to go between the tackles, it seems like they're getting that maybe 1 yard of power, but
Right.
the line's doing a good job when they spread it out.
Hannigan
Runs up to the line.
updating the protection, perhaps. It's going to be a pass play. Yeah, it looks like he's going to pass.
Talking to Connor Murphy.
Hopefully that was a screen, but it's not. Get rid of it. He gets it to Millie. Oh, it just gets disrupted, and he gets hit hard. Andrew Milner.
He was unprotected.
Yeah, he just. They're
Mark
Frizzoli's
Frizzoli's over him, calling
waving
for
for.
a map,
Yeah. He was put in a tough situation there. He had 3 blue shirts surrounding him, and jump ball. That's tough.
Yeah, I think he got spun around, and whether he
And he, just didn't see the white hats coming at him.
right. Matt White's over tending to Andrew Milner.
Been kind of an unsung hero today, doing his job, doing it quietly, blocking as a tight end,
Yeah.
and doing a great job on the D-line, disrupting a lot of these plays.
He's up to a knee. He just got shaken up.
Glad to hear that. Looks like he's at 24
Caden Keogh, he's a sophomore, coming over just to check on him.
from the Patriots. Yeah,
Yeah, the
good show
cornerback.
of sportsmanship from here. From
Absolutely.
him, we weren't sure
Coming in.
coming in what level of sportsmanship we were getting from North Middlesex based on rumors, but really awesome to see that from one of their players.
Agreed. So it's an official timeout on the field for the injury. Tigers come back on the field now.
Hustling on, I like it.
So let's see what they got in place of Millie.
Looks like they're coming to the ball quickly. I wonder if they want to snap it quickly.
Manicum, no
Manicum.
fouls. Checking in on offense. Again, Josh, a senior this year. Coming back to Littleton.
So we got 3rd and 4.
Motion.
Maurice trying to make
Get
something
north,
happen.
get north.
Was not much. It will not be enough for a first down. Looks like we might have even lost a yard on this.
Yep. All right, so 4th down, 33. I think we go out there and do a hard snap. Try to get him to jump.
Yeah, I think you're right. Do the old freeze.
Call a timeout if you have to.
Yeah.
Watch the back judge.
Milner checking back in. That's good to see.
It is good to see.
I wonder.
Wonder if Max has practiced that hard snap like Braden, kind of mastered it.
Right.
That
Braden
hard clap.
had it down. He would get guys.
Yeah,
He would get guys jumping.
Yep. You just got to make sure. I think I would have huddled up here, and if they were doing it, and told your own O-line and everybody,
Do not move. They're running a play. Running a pass. Get it to Cody. Get it to Cody.
Oh, jeez, Max.
That's you're too far. That's not good.
Turned over on downs.
Yep. It looks like I thought he had Cody if he went over the top of the defender.
Right, he did.
Cody had his guy.
He made
behind
that
him.
play over the summer in the Sevens League.
Yeah. Float that one to Cody outside in the flat.
So one of the things that I talked to Max about in the summer program was when he's running that play, when he's getting out into the flat, he needs to go deep.
Yep.
So that he's running back towards the line of scrimmage when he's throwing the ball. It gives him just that much more momentum. If he decides to run at that point, he'll be better off.
Yeah, he'd be able to keep his eyes downfield better that way.
Correct.
It looks like we got a little focus issue on the scoreboard, but we've got 1:46 to go. It's North Middlesex under center.
Inside.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
too much.
He's churning.
Yeah, strong back.
Stop it,
That
Alex.
must have been Marchese, right?
It was Marchese, yeah, AJ Marchese.
Yeah, 34. Here he is.
Yeah, they need to make a stop there. It's got to be a 3 and out.
All right, looks like we got the scoreboard back. So you
Sorry
can see we
about
got
that, folks.
running clock.
A lot of heavy breathing going on out by that camera that's fixed on the John E. Young Memorial Field scoreboard.
Second and about 5. Reardon takes the snap in the shotgun. Drops back, looking to pass. Doesn't see anything. Now he's looking for a running route. And who's that? Good discipline from one of these Tiger linemen, I think. Unless was it Powderly?
Yeah, it's Powderly with
Powderly, so
Brady
a linebacker.
the Coast coming in to help out.
Powderly staying home, not chasing, minimizing the damage.
Yeah, still 3rd and 2,
Yep.
maybe 3.
I think you're right in the first one.
Two, yeah.
Looks like 2.
Wishful thinking in the 3.
I think it's 2. I think 2 down still. Try and get a first down on this
4 down
one.
territory.
I think so.
They're cocky enough with the 3-point lead. It's 5
If
seconds
it's
left in the
short,
quarter.
unless barring a big loss, I think they might be treating this as 4 down territory if they can keep it short. That brings us to the end of the third quarter, though. Patriots are leading now 20-17 over the Tigers. One of the only times this weekend, hopefully, you want to be disappointed the Patriots are leading. Tigers showing some fight, trying to stay in this, and it's only a 3-point game.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of football left. 12 minutes of football. I mean, they've demonstrated they can do it in one play. The first touchdown by Cody.
It looks like they need to try and find some more successful plays.
Yeah, they are going back to just a handful of 3-4 plays, and they do need to try to shake it up a little bit.
Started sprinkling in the past, but it's mixed success.
Yes. He's got that. Max is most comfortable throwing when he's rolling out, but again, like I said earlier, he's
Got to get deep,
He's got to get
or
deep.
he's going to have blue shirts in his face.
Correct. If he's running laterally down the line of scrimmage, he's not giving
right
himself
there.
the best opportunity, and they're right in front of his face. They get their hands up, they can tip it, which is what happened on the other sideline when they were trying 3rd and long.
Yeah, and it's too hard to see. It's
Correct.
You're thinking about too many things. Get some depth.
Yep.
Get some time.
And be confident in your arm.
3rd and 2. Oh, they just blew right by him there.
Yeah, right up the middle. Everybody's looking for the quarterback.
Yeah. He's popped a couple good passes off, and again, he's selling it. Is that AJ
Marchese down.
shaking up on that play? He was the one who carried that, got them the first down, and now they're going to have to call for some medical attention on him.
Yeah, trainer's coming around the field. He's writhing. He's trying to get up, but and somebody, I hope it's not his parent yelling, "Get up!" But
wow, he doesn't want to come off. He doesn't want to come off at all.
Right.
Which That's mental toughness. But he needs to take care of his body, too.
Yep.
This would...
Come off for a play and he might feel better. It could be
Right.
a cramp, you get it looked at.
And with this kind of writhing, that could be what it is. I mean, those things hurt.
Yeah.
And even though looks like he's in severe pain, we're going to hope that it's... it looks like they're calling for water, so... Oh, no, they're calling for some guys. They're calling for some guys to help him off.
Out, yeah.
Yeah. Hoping it's a cramp. Good player. Been all 3 phases of the game. Been making a difference for North Middlesex.
Right, absolutely, Adam. Yeah, he has been. He's a good player. He's always around the ball.
Always. Yeah, defense, offense, and then he's the kicker. So he's doing a lot of everything.
That's a good
Captain.
point.
Aiden Gallagher, number 15, is his co-captain there. One of the guys helping him off the field.
Right, Atwood's the other one helping him. Another senior.
And
He's definitely babying that leg, right?
yeah. Again, don't know a whole lot about medical things, but to me it doesn't look like a good sign that the leg's being held up in the air.
Yeah.
Which is really too bad. Game 1 for AJ.
Yeah. Senior
Hopefully
year.
Hopefully this is a temporary thing and he can get back in the field in this game.
Yeah, it's never good to see. I know we went through it with Tucker with 2 ACLs, Joey with an ACL.
Brady's collarbone.
Yeah.
Not a leg injury, but a season-ending,
Yeah.
season-altering for sure.
You never want to see anybody get hurt.
No.
They're just kind of backing him into the bench. And
Yeah.
I would guess. I'm sure that this is what he wants to hear, but I would guess that AJ's night is over, and I hope it's only the night.
Yeah. He does not look comfortable down there on the bench, but
He's throwing deep.
looks like they're going right at Hannigan. And Hannigan just wasn't giving him any space. Good deep from Hannigan, keeping his own position so that Gallagher could not get back to the ball and make a play on it. Because
I like the call.
Yeah.
I like the call. It's an aggressive call.
coming right out, put it in the hands of your freshman quarterback. It's some confidence in this kid.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 50. Coming up here for the Patriots.
11:27 left in the fourth quarter.
Pretty big arm from this.
Yeah, was
Freshman.
estimate 40, 45 yards on that one in the air.
That's what the van's telling us. Run up the middle.
There we go. Nice tackle.
Schimmel puts him down with authority.
Schimmel actually threw down Alex DeLorenzo,
Oh, okay.
who happened to be hanging on to the guy with the ball. That was a
And you
beast
know,
play.
Alex Lorenzo is one of those kids that might not mind.
True. 2 point, exactly. As long just
Who was there on that
call my
carry?
number.
I missed the number of the Patriot.
I didn't see it either, Adam. I'm sorry. I was watching the.
Is it? I don't know. One of the trying to look at the replay and couldn't figure it out there either.
Heavy on the left. Twins
Yeah,
left.
trips left.
Went the slot. Yeah, trips.
Dropping back to pass. Quick one
Over the middle.
underneath. Just
Richie.
shuffled it low again. Looking for that seam that they had success with in the first half. Getting inside of that.
Different play calling.
Yeah,
He's mixing it up nicely.
but it's
not going
those
back to what
routes
was working.
Yeah, those routes are the same ones that he knows are going to work. That was the touchdown pass. It was flipped.
All right, so 4th and 10, 4th and 8, and they're going to go for it. I guess AJ's.
Well,
punter
AJ's
as
their
well.
punter,
Yeah.
so yeah, that I wonder if that
That
has
might
a-
factor into it, or it could just be they figure they're at the 50-yard line. And
are they doing a little flutie. Oh, they fumbled it. He still kicked it. So either way, this is going to be Littleton ball.
I'm not sure what the heck just happened.
I think the snap, something happened to the snap, and so Reardon I think was going to do a little pooch kick because he backed off he gets set, backs up.
Yeah.
So I think he wanted to do
Oh,
a little
yeah,
pooch
that's
kick,
it,
and
yeah,
he ran
yeah.
up, and he still swung his leg at the ball.
The
But
center went to snap and just didn't have a grip on it, and the ball started to roll, so it's a live ball, right?
yeah. But in any case, the Tigers have a great
Opportunity. Here.
opportunity.
10 and a
Starting
half.
field position is in Patriot territory. Hannigan's going to
keeping all
take
the
this
way.
one. Yeah, that was his number they called, and he's still up. He's going to go
Gotta
forward. Got to go
backwards.
forward. He's got some space now, and he's going to get out of bounds.
Smart move going out of bounds. Yeah. Avoid the hit.
Hannigan moving the chains, getting it up to the 35-yard line.
Thing is, he had the first down if he just kept going straight. You'd square those shoulders, go straight ahead.
I don't know. Yeah, it looked like he ran more than he needed to get to the same place.
Right.
And North Middlesex is going to try and take back a little momentum here.
Yeah.
Taking the timeout. Good first play from Littleton in this series. Like you said, we know they're explosive. They proved that
Correct.
on their fifth play from scrimmage.
They've got a lot of talent. They've got a lot of talent. They've got a lot of speed, a lot of heart. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of different options they have available to them.
And a pretty good student section over there. They've traveled pretty well tonight.
Traveled well. Yeah, absolutely. First game of the season. Half an hour away from town, away from Middleton.
Good weather for it probably helps.
Yeah, absolutely. So see cheerleaders getting a little round of applause.
That's right.
A rumble in the stadium.
I'd like to see the Littleton cheerleaders doing some more push-ups here soon.
I would like to see at least 7 more push-ups.
7 would be good.
Well, it'll be 24 if they can get 7 more points, right?
Yeah, so if they can score, if Cody can put one through the uprights after that, then yeah, that's a pretty significant 4. Although they don't have an option to do a field goal. It looks like either with
stack on the wide side of the field.
AJ, but it's going to go. No, Hannigan kept it. He's going to take it to the outside.
They tackle
Hannigan,
Maurice.
enough for a first down again.
Correct.
Yeah, great fake there.
Yep. Maurice sold it. He got tackled.
And Hannigan made something happen. He had to make one guy miss to get into the open field.
And he did.
And he did. Another first down for the Tigers. We're looking at the 29 here. 24.
24, yeah.
5 yards off.
Maurice.
This one's Maurice.
Last
Another big
11 yards,
run.
12 yards. Nice.
I like Maurice turning that, getting downhill.
Yeah. Great.
Squaring his shoulders like you were saying, turning his hips.
Yeah, looking down at the North Middlesex bench, AJ's got a towel over his AJ Marchese, the young senior captain that got hurt, is down on the sideline, wincing with a towel over his head, and the trainer's working on him still.
Meanwhile, it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Looks like it's going to be Maurice again, but there's nowhere to go here.
Yeah,
Just nowhere to go.
They sniffed that one out. Again, between the tackles, we haven't had a lot of success.
It looked like they were able to confuse Hannigan on that
Shift.
Yeah, on that read. Once the ball snapped, looked like the end man comes upfield enough that Hannigan doesn't think he can make a miss. To come upfield enough. Oh no, it's actually so Hannigan made the right read. Someone just blew through the O-line somewhere else.
Right tackle.
I like having this replay. Maurice again, getting north.
No.
Not getting a whole lot, but getting
Backside
something.
Pursuit, yeah.
Looks like it could be 4 to perhaps 5-yard gain, which would make it a lot easier 3rd down. Nope, I'm wrong. It's more like 2.
Tough spot.
3. They're calling it 3rd down and 7. So the other thing is, where we are now, this left hash, they're probably going to keep running left, right? Keep it on the left hash in case they need. Yeah, in case they need to.
I don't know that they go
for 3.
Maybe.
That would tie the game. Hannigan actually coming to the middle of the field. He's got space. He's got all of it.
Untouched. They did not see it going that way.
No way.
Yep,
Great run from Hannigan, finding the seam.
Yeah, they were blasting around the ends. Blasting around the ends. And good play call, good read by Max, and just great execution by everybody. Nice job, Littleton Tigers. Got to give
6
the O-line
points.
a shout out.
And we'll see if Shearer can make it 7. This would make it a 4-point game if he can put this one through.
They're bringing the golf cart out to take AJ Marchese.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I saw him in the middle of that drive try to stand. I didn't see how it ended, but I did see him attempting to get up. And it looks like he's.
Well, that was a muffed extra point.
I was watching AJ down here. All right, so we're gonna call this as a on the replay.
Yeah, tough snap.
The low snap and
Max
Hannigan
just couldn't
couldn't grab it,
Too much pursuit.
which you all already know, and we're learning for the first time. watching
so the
our
tough
tape
part
delay.
about that is when you're on special teams, if you're on a PAT like that, if you're one of the linemen, you need to block the guy like it's the end of the world.
Yep.
They've become so used to Cody and Max executing on that.
Just automatic.
It's automatic. They know that they can just chip their guy, and if everybody had executed and followed through, as soon as Max yells lightning or whatever the signal is,
I think
poison,
fire,
whatever it is, when it's a bad
Along those
snap,
lines.
and everybody, the tight end, the receivers go out for a pass, and everybody stays in and gives them some protection. And it didn't look like on the replay that's what happened. It looked like people are just kind of chipping people and not doing a full block.
and that's been the case all game. Cody's
He's had some people in his face.
they've come close to blocking. I think every time that
I'm certain Tim will.
he's come back to kick.
I'm certain Tim will take a look at that and make that adjustment.
Regardless, Littleton has gotten the lead. It's a 3-point lead as Cody squibs one away to the Patriots, and great pursuit.
Open field tackle, Richie Powderly.
Richie Powderly.
Yeah, that was fantastic. It was a lineman that
Yeah, it
did
was
a nice job. Good hands. Usually,
Right.
you tell the lineman just drop down. You get the ball, drop down. But
that was a big number. Was that 58?
69, I thought it was. Joseph Sameo?
Samau? The third.
Exactly. Kind of like DaCosta.
Right. I think there is a Brady DaCosta on the field right now. Tigers defense going to try and hold this lead here. We got 8 minutes to go.
Oh, there's a lot of people moving on that. No flag.
Again. Is that Powderly again?
He's up for it. Get the sideline up. Look at that sideline. Guys, get up for the game. You're part of the team.
That'll be a loss of a yard thanks to Powderly.
Yeah, Richie's here to play, huh? Nice job.
Powderly led the team last year, or was it Schimmel?
Led the team in tackles with 49. Schimmel had 45. Schimmel had 3 sacks, though. Richie didn't have any sacks last year.
They were co-defensive players of the year, voted by their teammates and coaches.
Correct.
Picking up where they left off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reared back, rolling out.
See how he gets
rolling
deep
out.
on that?
He gets very deep. Yeah, gives himself a lot of time,
You can see the field.
and he still can run. He's still, like he just showed us.
Correct. Yeah. He was able to pick up 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, big game.
4 yards?
That's important because this is third down coming up.
Yeah, so second 11 goes to
3rd and 6,
3rd and 6, yeah.
5.
I think it's 6. It's beyond it.
Scoreboard says 5.
Home field, Mark. All right, big stop here, boys.
Trip
Big
right.
stop.
Isolated over here. Hannigan, look out for this slant right here.
Yeah.
There it is.
Coming to it.
Isolate this guy. They love it.
Nice.
Manicum. Josh Manicum in that kind of a strong
5.
safety. Looked
Yeah,
like he was doing that Pat Chung kind of role.
Is he? I thought
the
he was
moment.
playing the Storm or the outside linebacker position.
Was he that far out? Okay, was he that close? I thought he was back here with Cody.
He might have been.
And he
might
rolled
have
up.
been. It might have been. Yeah, you're right. Yep, that's where he's lined up. Another man down.
Another one. It's
Caden Keogh, sophomore.
yeah. Is he the one that they brought in for Marchese? Is he a running back? It's list
Wide
him as a
on the
receiver.
field,
Yeah.
and then the roster says wide receiver, D-back. He was the one that went over and checked in on
Right.
Millie
That
when he
could-
was hurt playing D-back.
That could show sportsmanship. You're right. This one looks more like a cramp for sure. The way that they're stretching him out. If it is, they got to bring him some mustard
Don't let out the secrets.
just to get his jersey dirty.
Is he having a hot dog? Oh, he's up on his own. He's hobbling.
What's up?
Right leg, ankle.
looks uncomfortable. So, but not too hurt.
Right.
And that is my assessment, which we know is worth little.
4th and 1. They got a quarterback.
Are they going to the? No, they're not going to
No,
the
they're
Taysom
not.
Hill kind of thing. 4th and 1.
Braden, the freshman's still under. He's under center.
We got a lot of guys on the line here for Littleton.
Went straight ahead, he got it.
Yeah, keeper.
Great job.
I mean, they drove him backwards, but the forward progress was already there. They looked like they just guessed the wrong gap. It looks like
Just wrong.
whichever linebacker it was just guessed the other A gap.
Yeah,
So that'll move the chains for the Patriots.
that's a heady play right there for a freshman quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, he's all legs. My apologies to Alex DeLorenzo's maternal grandparents. AJ's last name is Marchese. Their last name is Marchetti.
How could you?
I know. I just got excited.
Patriots handed off up the middle, and
Number 4, Mason Schultz, sophomore.
Schultz looks like he shook off Schimmel.
Not easy to do.
Pretty good strength to do that.
So part of me likes the fact that they're eating a lot of clock and keeping it on the ground. I'd like to see them stop the ball.
They started this
Second and
drive
5.
with more than 8 to go, right?
Right.
Now we're inside 6.
5.5.
They're definitely not rushing to the line. They, I think, are trying to eat clock, but also get down there and take away Littleton's opportunity to drive themselves, right?
Yep. Let's see what goes here. Watching the guard. Oh, straight
Down the
ahead.
middle
Yep.
again. That's Millie.
That's it, Millie. Got through. Got on his back.
Needed a little extra help to
He
try
needed
and
some help to
reduce
try-
the
yeah.
damage, but it's going to be 3rd and
4.
Yeah. Yeah, 4, 3.
The guards tell every play. It's just
Need a big stop from Littleton here on this 3rd down. They're going to be going for it again on
Yes.
4th. Millie setting the edge.
Oh.
There it is. That was a big play from Powderly again.
tell you
Schimmel
what,
too.
Millie's-
Schimmel from one side and Powderly from the other.
yeah, absolutely. But Millie gave him pause. He stood up in front of him. He couldn't throw it over him. He was being blocked, but he kept pushing back on that block. It was a great play by Andrew Milner. Again, sophomore. Kid's got
That's-
great football IQ.
That's setting the edge.
Absolutely.
That's setting the edge. You watch that in storm drills. That's
Exactly.
bring that up in the film room.
Yeah.
That's setting the edge.
Given time for his teammates to get in there and make the play. It was-
Yep.
I'd credit him for part of that tackle.
Yeah.
He's got
So
a
now
pass
it's
here. So
4th and long,
11.
and they're going for it. Dropping back to pass, and he's got pressure immediately from Schimmel.
Oh, ball's
and he's
down.
hit. Ball's down.
That's a
And
forward
they're calling
pass.
it a forward pass. Silksy. Haven't called his number in a little while.
That's right. That's right.
He's back.
Gabe Silks. That was a great little flurry of defensive
Yes.
prowess.
Yes.
Yeah,
That is that's Littleton defense we want to see more of.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this is something they really need to focus on these last 4, 5, 6 plays. Actually, even just the last 3. They really came to play on those last few plays.
And the Littleton will take over on downs. They'll have a 1st down,
I'll tell you that. This is
40 going in.
with 3:38 left. This is where I'd love to see the double wing.
Yes, this is where we
Ground
want the
and
hammer
pound.
offense.
2 or 3 yards at a time. Just eat clock.
Yep.
Right. Just keep
Watch
the clock
that.
moving.
Watch that. Is it the back judge or the no? What's the one even farther
Back
beyond
judge.
him? It is back judge.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think we can see him on the camera. He's too far away.
We're not even waiting until his hand is up. We got to do that.
Yeah, he definitely. So, and just like what we were just talking about with North Middlesex, they were eating clock with the hope that they would drive and not give
Score.
any time to Littleton. It's coming back to bite them.
That's correct. Yeah, you're right.
Now Littleton's got control with a good 5-yard gain here. If they're able to chunk out yards like this, then
This is where
all they need to do is eat clock.
If I'm Mike here, I might even call a huddle. Call the
Shuffle
play,
plays.
bring the play in, and tell Max, watch the back judge.
Yes.
When his hand goes up, it's 10 seconds. As soon as he drops his hand, it's 5 seconds. That's when you snap the ball. But he's not. Doesn't necessarily have the wherewithal to do that. So we got 3rd and 2 here.
3rd and 2. And yeah, so instead of there's no clock here at these high school fields with the play clock, but there is still a play clock that is one of the refs will
On
put
the
his hand
field,
up
yeah.
so the quarterback can see him when the play clock's at 10 seconds.
Correct.
And he'll drop his hand when it's at 5.
So 35 seconds for each play, or 40?
35 to 4. I can't remember exactly.
So
Hannigan's
we get
number
a first
again looks like
down.
this is going to be enough for a first down, and that's all it needs to be.
So for 2, they can't.
They're inside the 30 now,
As it
and under 2, or right around 2.
got to run it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 2 minutes.
Stopping the clock.
Yeah. Looking down at the screens, and I got 2 clocks because of the tape delay, and I'm almost calling out the wrong one.
It's
The old one.
1:47 right now.
Yeah.
It's ticking down.
It's almost 20 seconds off.
So again, he's in a huddle right now. So I'm hoping he sent him in with that instruction that watch that guy in the back. When his arm goes up, it's 10 seconds. Just use your head.
Yep.
Use your own internal clock.
And actually, it's looking
10
like
seconds
we
now.
might be at time
Dropped
for
it, there's
victory.
5.
No, we're playing.
Max is keeping it. Do not reach for anything.
Yeah, hold that ball.
Yep.
And is that going to be a timeout for an M? Yeah.
Timeout
North
North
going to
Middlesex.
try
That's their
and
last
get this ball
timeout.
back.
So they stopped the clock with 1:20. And
So this is 2nd down here.
yeah, at the 25.
Yep.
Second and what?
With 8.
2nd and 8 to go.
Yeah. We're right around that. We might be able to get away with it.
Taking a
Right?
knee. Victory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we just outside it.
I think I would. I think I
just
would.
wanna
I think I'd be keeping the ball in the hands of either Brian or Cody.
Not Hannigan. You mean Brian or Max?
Yeah. What's that?
Not Max?
If you want Max to play quarterback, or even if you want him to play tailback, if you have somebody else to play quarterback,
Yeah.
you don't want him to get hurt. He's
Yeah,
arguably
yeah.
your best athlete.
Yeah.
So in this situation, they're going to be punching out the ball. They're going to be throwing punches. It's the reality of it. With 1:20 left, they're down by 3. They have to go for the ball.
Yeah, I
so
think
they're
you're
going to be doing whatever they can. So I think you have to protect Max. You certainly don't pass the ball, right? You want to keep it.
Right.
You really want to be running, but they haven't had success running between the tackles. But I think you just give the ball to either Brian or Cody.
Yeah, Brian off tackle has had success. Looks like
He really has, to the left side especially.
I don't know if I see Brian. It looks like Delo's in instead of Brian, and it looks
Alex
like they're going to give it
Delenzo?
to. If they're calling someone's number, it's going to be Hannigan's. Oh, there was Brian that came with the crossface for the fake, and it's going to be Hannigan running
So
to
it'll
the
be
left
third and about
for a
3,
few. Yep.
maybe.
Yeah, whoa.
Wow, tough spot. So it's absolutely 4-down territory here, right? Or do you,
Oh, yeah.
you bring Cody on the field on the 4th down and go for the field goal?
It makes it 6 if he makes it, but we're under a minute. They'd have a long way to go. If it's a turnover and downs, that's a lot of field to make up.
Yeah. Tough call.
In I don't know.
So no,
Not a lot of plays.
no success on the high percentage passes to the tight end. So we just haven't done it.
Right. Hands up
It's
for the
victory,
back judge.
It's victory.
Yeah. So it looks like Littleton's going to be able to
Take a knee.
run this clock out.
It's running, right? It's running.
They're going to call the huddle. But
Not have to break the huddle. 17
the
seconds left.
ref just tossed the ball back to Max.
They don't have to break the huddle.
They do have to wait for the clock, though.
Correct.
So it looks like everyone's moving towards the 50-yard line. Tigers are going to open the season with a win.
In North Middlesex.
In North Middlesex. North Middlesex. There it is. It's official. You see the smoke from the muskets and the camera that's covering the scoreboard. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is kind of cool.
Tigers 23, Patriots 20. Game one's in the books.
That's a good opener. Yeah, the Tigers. There's a lot to learn from this game, and I think the coaches will definitely use this film to make the team better. Sharpen the saw, and they really worked well together as a team. A lot of guys going both ways, so you got to get guys resting over the weekend, hydrating over the weekend, and just making good decisions and doing the right thing out there. Max Hannigan, Cody Shearer, Brian Maurice certainly on the offensive side of the ball did a great job. Cody's leg definitely helped the team. Schimmel on defense, Powderly. Sure, on defense was an absolute stud. So those captains, the captains did a great job. You got four captains that really did contribute tonight, and I said at the very beginning of the game, led by example. This is a small team, but an athletic team, and they have a lot to keep their heads up about. And as do the Patriots. The Patriots played a hard-fought game. It's a shame to see AJ go down. One of their stars and one of their captains. It's tough. It's tough to see any kid get hurt and come off the sideline with crutches.
Well, a big fourth quarter for the Tigers to secure this 3-point win to open the season. Next week, Littleton's heading to Groton Dunstable for another non-league game Friday night, 7 p.m. at GD. And hopefully we'll be there.
Absolutely. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe.